Hi, everyone. This is Evette. I'm here and welcome to another live stream Sunday. Blessings to you all. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Good morning, everyone. Listen, if you can hear me, give me that thumbs up, everyone. Give me that thumbs up. Blessings to you. And let's start our live Sunday so you guys can get out there, enjoy your day, and do whatever it is you want to do. Carlton Atkins, I want to say thank you for being one of the first people here today. I also see Queenie, Denise Stewart, the Black Tigress. I see Sharon Webb. Clinton Hall is here. Laura Lene Vistinaire. Vistinaire, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Blessings to you. Kay Lewis. So many of you here. I'm blessing you. Laura, you seem like someone that's new to membership, so I want to welcome you here. Now, I see all the rest of you here from Newcastle, UK. I see people from all over the place, and I just want to say hello. Today, we're going to talk about something that's dear to me, and I think it's going to open up doors for all of you guys, and that is how I manifested most of the things in my life. And guess what? I didn't even know, okay? It wasn't until I got older that I realized what I was doing. Now, before I go any further, if you're new to my world of metaphysics and you're here on Sunday for the first time, this is live Sunday mornings where we connect with all people like-minded. So it doesn't matter if we're talking about bay leaf, cinnamon. I try to keep it a little bit on the spiritual side on Sundays, but this is where we commune with people from all over the world, okay? Now, there's some rules here, you guys. You guys can no longer put comments in the chat if you are not a subscriber. I'm leaving that only for the people that are subscribers. If you see me mentioning certain names, the people in green are members. They're members to this channel, and they took it a little extra to support this channel. So they are mentioned first. And if I run out of time, I'm very sorry, but I have to get to the members first. Other than that, this right here is a metaphysical law of attraction channel that gives spirituality lessons, give metaphysical lessons, whether we're talking about bay leaf, cinnamon, affirmation, scripting, mirror work, whatever we're talking about, prayer work, everything is right here. And it's all for your spiritual growth. So if you want to invest in your spiritual growth, which is why we are here, stick to this channel because you're going to get it and more. Now, today, again, we're going to talk about how I changed my life using the law of assumption. I'm telling people, do not give up on the law of attraction. It is a universal law, you guys. But I want to tell you this. The biggest secret to the law of attraction is what everyone overlooks, and it is the law of assumption. Now, listen. If you get what I am telling you today, something in your life will change. And this is just the way it goes. If it don't, you need to work on something in you because it's a universal law, just like gravity, okay? Just like the days of the week and the seasons, just like every woman carries a baby for 9 months. All of this, the moon phases, okay? We're dealing with the new moon, the waxing moon, the full moon, the waning moon. Regardless, these are all laws that the universe has placed here. God has placed here to help us survive. So now, God did not place us here and say, hey, look, I'm going to put you there. You're going to be poor, but I'm going to make this person over here rich. Whatever it is, we create our own lives if we master universal laws. Okay, you guys? It's important, universal laws. And this is what we're going to speak about. One of the most important laws when it comes down to manifestation, and that is the law of assumption. If you hear me, give me that thumbs up, everyone, because this right here is going to be a game changer. Okay, you guys? A game changer. Angie Hunt, I see you. Monique Howard, I see you. Quavanas, I see you. Alexis A, I see you. Listen, blessings to you all. Now, where am I going with this? I am just like you. There is nothing different between you and I. There is nothing different between you and Denzel Washington or Oprah Winfrey, okay? There is nothing different from you and Bill Gates, okay? We are the creator of our lives. Whether we are aware of it or not, we are creating our lives. And the main part of what it is that's creating our life is the law of assumption, okay, you guys? And this is basically self-explanatory, okay? What you feel you are, you create, okay? Let's say this again. If you don't know nothing else about the law of assumption, the only thing you need to know is what you feel about yourself, believe about yourself, is what you're going to get. Okay? 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 So you have to understand this. Okay? We could take it and they can call it your level of consciousness. Okay? You can't manifest this if you're here. You can't manifest new friends if you're still hanging around the crackheads or whatever you want to call them. Okay? You cannot do certain things if you are not there yourself. This is where the law of assumption comes in, you guys. If you believe you are a failure, you will be a failure. If you believe you are rich, you will be rich. If you believe you are successful in everything that you do, you will be successful in everything that you do. There's a lot of people out there that are rich, and all of a sudden they get knocked down. And what happens? They jump right back in and they're rich again. Why? They didn't hold some secret that you don't have. We all are created in the image of God. We are all created to be a creator of our own lives. These people, whether they know it or they don't, have embedded in them whatever it is that they're very successful with. Now, listen, there are many avenues, doorways of your life. You may be successful with your career and horrible with relationships. You might be good with relationships, but horrible with your career. Whatever it is, there are many doors in each of our lives that represent all different parts of our lives. In fact, millions of doors, okay? You can have a belief that, hey, look, things come to me difficult. That's a doorway, okay? You might have a belief, oh my God, I'll never get married. That's another doorway. You might have a doorway that says, hey, look, I'm going to make 6 figures, but I don't think I'll ever make double 6 figures. That's your reality. That's the door you chose. There are many doors in everything that you do. And it all based down to what you believe about yourself. Now, you can stand there and be proud and be the type of person that walks around with their head up in the air. And all of a sudden, things just work out for you regardless to whatever. Things just works out. Why? Because you have a belief in you that this is who I am. I am success. I am a person that accomplishes whatever it is that I set out to do. These are actually law of assumption, everyone, okay? And you guys have to understand this. If you're not getting something in your life that you desire, step back and say to yourself, what is it that I believe? Now, listen, you guys, I don't care who you're reading about. Reverend Ike, Neville, Louise Hayes, Catherine Ponder, Florence Scovel, whatever, Joseph Murphy, whoever it is you are reading about, there is one commonality, and that is you get what you believe. You get what you focus on. If you're focusing on it all the time, that's the law of attraction. If you're focusing on it all the time, you are creating a pattern, a belief, and that belief brings you to the law of assumption. The law of attraction is the first step that takes you to the law of assumption. Evette, every time I turn around, I'm going on a date, I'm with someone, it never just works out. It never works out for me. You're focusing on that. Now you're building up a pattern by going in relationship, and then you're building up a belief about yourself. Now it's the law of assumption. I assume this is the way it's going to be because it is. Okay? And what happens? The universe says, your wish is my command. Okay? It is just that simple, everyone. If you understand this, you will start saying, how did I create that in my life? What did I do? In some way, somehow, if you're serious, you can pinpoint what went wrong, what happened. And I'm serious, you guys. You can pinpoint where in your life, your thinking, your belief that things went wrong. Now, I pulled out a book here, and this is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hayes. It was just sitting here. And I said, wow, what a great book when it comes down to health. It tells you right here how you are creating disease in your body by your thinking. Law of attraction. It becomes a pattern. It becomes a belief. It becomes the law of assumption, and it becomes your reality. If you understand what I'm saying, you guys, give me that thumbs up, you guys, because a lot of people are missing this. I get people writing me, telling me how they manifested new jobs, how they manifested new careers. Listen, the Black Tigress just gifted 5 people a membership. The Black Tigress, thank you. Wow. You gifted Tanisha Wilson, Melissa, S. Denise, Sarah Gomez, and the Goddess Hathor. I love that name. You gifted these people membership for 1 month. Again, blessings to you all. Okay? I love it. Just to let you know, your comments come directly to me immediately as a member. I see your comments before I see everyone else's, and I spend a little extra time with your comments or your questions, okay? Not a whole lot, because if you want that, you have to sign up for coaching, okay? And that's in the description. Now, everything, you guys, boils down to what you think about yourself, what you're focusing on, law of attraction, what you started to believe about yourself, the law of assumption. And it's the create. Hey, you know what? I just feel sad all the time. My family don't love me. And this. First of all, you're focusing on it too much. Now, all of a sudden, your family is responding to that. On top of that, your emotional vibration is low because you're feeling sad, fearful, whatever, disappointment. And now you're causing dis-ease in your body. If you didn't get this book, You Can Heal Your Life. I do have it on my Amazon page with the best books. If you guys haven't gone to my Amazon page yet and look at best books, I have listed there all the books you need for your spiritual growth. And you can buy it right on Amazon, everyone. It is just that simple. Or you can get it from Barnes & Nobles, wherever you want to go. But if you click the link, it'll take you to Amazon, my Amazon page, and look up books where all of these are there. No matter who you are reading or following, everything is always going to be based on how you feel about yourself is what's creating your life. Now, listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like my life is perfect. My life is exceptional. I'm not, because I might be okay in one area, and then in other areas, I am not. And listen, you'll never, ever get me here making it look like I don't have not one problem. Everybody just know I just had a death in my family. It just tore the whole family up. It changed my life completely for the rest of my life. Very unexpected. People know things happen in my life. I go to people, I go to functional doctors, I do all my own thing just like you. But I sit back and I say, how did I create this? Everybody got their own lives to live. But I said, how did I create this? How did I get here? Okay? So it doesn't matter if we're talking about money, we're talking about houses, cars, or whatever. We all create our lives based on universal laws. Okay? And if you master this particular one, you basically have created a dream life. Okay? So now, let me tell you a little bit about me before we talk a little bit more about the law of assumption. I graduated at 16. I wasn't the smartest person, but you know what? Once a teacher told me that I was the most improved student in the class, it snapped a button. All of a sudden, I was pulling in A's. I was in regents, I was in higher level classes. I went from not doing well at all to being in higher level classes. That teacher planted a seed in me. And then my family was like, oh, Evette is the smart one in the house. Evette is the smart one. Evette is the smart one. Once that happened, something snapped. And from then on, I was in regents. I graduated at 16, everyone. I then went to college 5 times. Business, nursing, bachelor's, master's, and then ministry. Okay, to be a counselor. Okay? So all of these things I did, from being a person that wasn't doing well at all to being a person that is now speaking on YouTube, speaking to all of you. The law of assumption. I went from one thing to another. Okay? It's almost like I did a quantum jump. Okay, you guys? Hey, look, somebody told me something. It snapped. I did a quantum jump from where I was to where I am. We have 111 people here, you guys. 111, and this happens every single time we're on this live stream. So we know the universe is speaking, God is speaking, and people are here in the spiritual realm watching us. And this is cool. That was just my education. From there, I went to work while I was young, 16, 17. I was in food service. I told my people, okay, I'm here. I wasn't the best worker, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I was 16, 17. I was young. What were you doing at 16, 17? You were still in school. I was working, going to school. I was totally immature. I wasn't ready for anything because I was young, okay? From there, I knew God had something planned for me, that there was something that I needed to do. And I used to always tell my girlfriends, like, hey, look, you know what? I can't just sit around here. You know what? I'm going to go back to school and finish my business degree. And then I'm going to go to nursing school. You know what? Still not knowing exactly what I wanted to do. But I was like, I'm not going to sit here and waste time. I then told them, I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to be a nurse. I always imagined myself as being successful, okay? Not as being a nurse, but being successful. So where did that take me? That took me into 95, and I became a nurse, okay? At this point, my whole life changed, okay? Because now I was making the money to do whatever it is, and there was shortage of nursing, so I always got overtime or whatever. But that didn't stop me, you guys. I kept going. I worked 2 jobs, and then I said, okay, it's time for me to go back to school. What am I going to do? Still not knowing. Now, there was one thing that I'd done my entire life that at that moment, it wasn't acceptable. And that is this. Candles, crystals, moon work, angels. This is who I am. I knew this was me, but this is something I did on the side. Not as a career, something that I did on the side for myself, okay? Books, I love reading, but I love reading the type of books that I love to read, okay? So these things was on the side as I continued to see myself as being successful, and I kept moving up. I went back to school. As I'm working 2 jobs, going to school, I went back for my bachelor's. Then I said, okay, What am I going to do now? Still not doing exactly what it is that I felt was my passion, was my talent. I went back to school again, always seeing myself as being successful no matter what I did. I could have been partying every weekend, but God always made sure I made it. God always made sure someone was there or something happened to make sure I made it. Okay? This is the thing, you guys. You guys are looking at it and you probably say, well, you went to school and you were studying hard and everything. Listen, I'm no different from you. Maybe I was even a little worse at that age than you. I was partying, going to the Greek fest, hanging with my girlfriends, 10 girls squished in a car together, riding around, whatever. I'm being honest with you because on this channel here, we get honest. We get honesty, you guys. I was a party person, okay? I was the hangout girl, okay? And then after hanging out, I was a loner. I had two sides of me. I had the serious side, and then I had the party side. While everybody else was sleeping, I was up working. Okay? So that was the difference between me and other people. Then all of a sudden, here it is again. I got my nurse practitioner's license. Okay? This was another game changer. Okay? This is me. Okay? Graduating. Okay? As a nurse practitioner. It didn't stop there. Okay? And you guys understand, the only thing I was doing was always seeing myself as being successful. And that is the law of assumption, you guys. No matter what it is, God always made sure I made it. God always made sure in that area of my life, I made it. I then went and said, Mom, I want to do some real estate. You know, we went all around looking at houses and everything. And at that time, Michael Jackson died, Whitney Houston died. I could imagine, I see myself right now where I was at that time, driving in Brooklyn, looking for me an apartment building, okay? Or a multifamily house. I know what I was because when it came on the radio, I was like, whoa, you know? I then end up buying my town, a 12-unit apartment building in Connecticut, okay? And eventually I sold it, okay? Okay? So I see myself as having whatever it is that I wanted. At a young age, I always had nice cars. I got people that stop me and say, yo, back in the days, Evette, I used to look up to you. You always had nice cars and convertibles and all this stuff. Yes, I did. Because I always seen myself as being successful. I wasn't smarter than you. I was partying. I was doing everything that should have kept me down. But because I believed that I was successful, I was. You guys have to understand this, you guys. I'm no different from any of you guys. In fact, I probably did worse things than you guys, okay? It's just that I believe that I always seen myself as being successful. And we're going to talk about that. I see myself as having a house. Okay? This is my first house. Okay, it didn't look like this in the beginning. I fixed it up, but and then I sold it myself without using a realtor and saved all that money. Okay? I wanted a Range Rover. I got it. I wanted a Volvo. I had it. Okay? I wanted a convertible. I had it. Whatever it is I wanted, because I seen myself as being successful and willing to take action, you guys, in that direction, I was. This is not exactly the law of attraction. It is the law of assumption. The law of attraction says what you focus on is what you create in your life. But you focusing on it, it doesn't manifest until you get to the stage of the law of assumption, okay? Oh my God, Evette, I'm going to always be a failure. I'm going to always be a failure. Oh my God, my family said I was going to be a failure. And now you're focusing on it. But it's when you start believing and your level of consciousness is down where you are a failure is when it's going to manifest in your life. The law of assumption is what is the secret that no one talks about. It's the missing link to whatever it is you desire in your life. That is the missing link. Universal laws, law of assumption, that's all you need to know. I am telling you guys that I've been there. I've been there. I had fun. I went from so many things I done did in my life, you guys. Anything that I set myself out to. But I will tell you this. I wasted a lot of money. I wasted living, doing things but I had fun. Okay, you guys? The thing is, I am now doing what I was meant to do 40 years ago. Okay? I am now speaking about topics that I feel changed my life, that will change your life. I am now speaking about topics that I can stay up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning reading about because I just love doing it. This is who I am. I'm not copying off anyone else. Okay? I'm not sitting here acting like I'm a millionaire and I got five Porsches or whatever outside. I'm not doing that. I can go rent a car today and pop up here and show you guys a car and be like, I got me a car. No, I don't do that. What you get here is real life. I am no different than you. Universal laws is what I study. So why not spread the news? Why not spread the truth? There's a God inside of me, the only God. And this God dwells in me, you, and everything else. And this God says, Evette, you have free will here while you're here in this human experience. And you have a free will to create the life that you want, good or bad. It's up to you. And I used it in certain ways. And in certain ways in my life, I didn't use it. Okay? Because not everything is perfect in everybody's life. Okay? You have to understand this. And when you understand this, you are opening up a door that is going to lead you to your paradise. Now, what are some ways that I used the law of assumption? I have a very, very, very vivid imagination. I didn't know at that time what I was doing. I don't know. Was I crazy? I don't know. I just always imagined everything. And what was the ignition or the gas to it was always like music. Music for me is like the charger. And when I play certain music that got me in a good mood, that brought out my imagination. It brought out me seeing myself successful, people shaking my hand. And listen, you guys, this was done first and third person. Okay? Okay, you guys? Okay, for those Neville people and those Reverend Ike people, was done both ways. Mostly third person. Okay? I was like seeing myself like I'm seeing myself on a movie screen. But the energy, you guys, was like, woo! I could just jump out of my seat because that's how real it felt. And I would see myself with a car. I would see myself graduating. I would see myself doing certain things in my life with the music. Oh my God, I'm playing Barbara Streisand when she's singing, The Way We Were, or I'm listening to Midnight Star, or Atlantic Star, or The Whispers, or the OJs. And then all of a sudden, I'm visualizing. Now, one thing I would tell you guys, you can visualize good or bad. Okay? Now, I also manifested things in my life that I know now I caused. Okay? I used to tell, and listen, you guys, I tell you guys the truth. Okay? I used to get in fights, in arguments. Okay? Why? That was something from my childhood. Okay? I had this childhood bully back in the days, and I used to imagine myself beating this person up. So all of a sudden, I found myself getting into fights. This is when I was 17, 18, young. And it just seems to be happening. And why? Because again, I was using the law of attraction, law of assumption in the opposite. I was getting exactly what I was thinking of. So you have to understand, nothing happens by accident. Nothing. And once you understand this, you can control your life. I no longer get in fights, okay? I no longer do certain things. I laugh and smile with everybody, okay? But I am still a slight loner, and then I hang out a little bit, but I'm a little loner, okay? I prefer to do certain things by myself, especially when it comes down to spirituality, with my books or whatever, because I don't want people to take me off my path, my track, when I'm engaging in those type of things. So what I'm telling you is take control over your life. Okay? I used to see myself as having these things. I used to get excited. I used to go walking. I used to go driving. That was another thing that was kind of dangerous. But I used to drive and listen to music. And before you know it, my mind is 1,000 places. Okay? I call it the monkey mind now. So I'm working on controlling this a little more. Okay? But these things is what I did without knowing. And it manifested in me the ability to do all the things that I wanted to do. And I'm only mentioning a few things, you guys, okay? If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up, you guys. Because if you truly want to change your life, you have to understand and be willing to do the work. I wasn't the type that said, I'm not going to go to school. I'm not going to, my nursing degree is just going to drop out of the sky. No, I went in, I did what the average person was not willing to do. I was, okay, let me save my money. Let me pay off my bills. And I'm going to go get me that car. And I went and got the car. And then people are seeing, oh no, she got some magical powers. That's how she's getting these cars and everything. No, I put in the work. But God always made sure whoever I encountered made sure I got what I wanted for the best price, okay? It is what it is. Sometimes I was stuck because I was believing a certain thing. My law of assumption was that I was stuck in certain situations. It wasn't until I let that go. And then all of a sudden, boof, the right person came, as when I sold my building. Okay? These are the things that I'm trying to tell you. Even when I sold my house, you guys, it was unbelievable. A judge bought my house. A Supreme Court judge bought this house. Okay? She could have bought a house for any other person, but she bought mine. Okay? It's because I changed my thinking. I said, law of assumption, my house would be sold. And I seen myself as my house being sold. Law of attraction, I believed it would be sold. Law of assumption, God worked things through. God made sure I had the right buyer to take care of my house, to take my house to the next level. God made sure I had the right buyer for my building so that my tenants wouldn't suffer. All of these things, I am telling you right now, is how I manifested stuff. Thinking, having fun, laughing, not feeling down, you guys, because you're also manifesting if you're feeling down. By me seeing myself as being successful, believing that this is who I am, knowing that whatever it is that I do, I'm going to be successful, I went in that direction. Okay? Now, sometimes I believe things were going to come difficult. And guess what? Things started coming difficult. But it came difficult. Okay? So whatever it is you're going through, no, nothing happens by accident. You are creating your life right now by listening to this. There is no accidents. God wanted you to be here today so that you can understand how you creating your life, how you're going to be successful, how you're going to be that great musician like Carlton. Everyone here has a potential to do whatever it is that they want to do. It's, are you opening yourself up? And are you determined to get where you want to be? The law of assumption says, just like the level of your consciousness is saying, I want to be a millionaire. You know what, Evette? I got so many bills. It just keeps coming, and that's what it is. Okay? I'm focusing on bills. I believe the law of assumption that it's going to keep coming. How in the world are you going to make it up here? You are getting in your life right now what it is you believe about yourself. And that is the end of this live stream Sunday, where you learn information to help transform your life. If you haven't already, I do have 3 journals that are out. It works. I have the dream journal to help you with your analyzing your dreams, dream recall. I also have the 369 journal if you like scripting. And I also have the It Works journal if you like scripting using the RHJ technique. Again, you can find these in the description. You can go to my website. They're located on Barnes & Nobles, and it's located on Amazon, okay? And I now have it on my website, okay? So everything is basically there. Other than that, if you want more videos like this, you guys, I have 140 people here. If you like what we spoke about today, I need those thumbs up to make it up to 140. I need you guys to put it up there, you guys. Start clicking that thumbs up to support this channel because this information is free. It could have been a book, and you could have been reading 200 to 300 pages like everyone else does, okay? But the book is coming, okay, you guys? Much love. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so now, other than that, listen, join me here every Sunday morning for live stream so you can get a quick 30-minute lesson. After that, we talk a little bit in the chat, and then I allow you guys to go on about your day. So now, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. And I do want to say again, the Black Tigress, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. And again, welcome to the new members. I want to go through. We got Queenie saying hello. Have a blessed week. Denise Stewart's here saying hello. Carlton Atkins said, I'm learning to stop asking for money. Only a tool. Just build what you want mentally, planning and designing. Set the standard in my mind with appropriate action will make a way. And this is very smart, Carlton, because I tell people all the time, you want $1 million. You want $1 million for what? What is it you want the $1 million for? You want the $1 million to pay for a house? Do you want the $1 million to have a car? Do you want financial freedom? Do you want to travel all over the world? That is exactly what you are saying. Stop asking for money and start manifesting what it is you truly want in your life. And it is just that simple. I think that's the best comment of the day, Carlton. Thank you. We got the Black Tigress here, Sharon Webb. We got Clinton Hall from South Carolina. We are the Black Tigress, and I'm from Miami, Florida. I love it. I love it. I know it's hot down there right now. Laura Leanna Vistainer, listen, blessings to you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Much love to you. Kay Lewis says, blessing everyone. I'm on the road and will watch once I'm home. Listen, I wanted to say hi. Kay Lewis, hello. Be safe. So people are saying, be safe, Kay. I love it. I love it. Okay. Then we have it. Oh, Gavin, you were with me for a long time, Gavin. So I'm going to give you your props from the UK. Good afternoon. Much love to you. Okay, Laura Lena, she states, good morning, beautiful souls from East Hampton, Connecticut. Hey, Connecticut. Hello. Alexis A says, good morning, Quivanas. She says, good morning, beautifuls and gents. Monique Howard, she says, good morning. Who else? Angie Hunt says, hello to the lovely Miss Evette. And thank you for spelling my name right, Angie. And family, beautiful day today. I love it. A lot of thumbs up in agreement. Delia Jameson is here. She says, good morning. Philip Tibbs is here. Clinton Hall. Okay. Laura says, our thoughts are the doors, and saying the word but is locking that door shut. Absolutely. I want to be a millionaire, but can also work in the other way, though. You can actually say, I am poor, but I know I am successful in life. So this is just a passing moment. So but can be both ways, but I like it. And I love what you just said. We should actually eliminate the word but, can't, should have, all that stuff. Okay. Kurvanas, by the way, yesterday was Reverend Ike's birthday. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Reverend Ike. Much love on My World of Metaphysics. On this channel, we give you your props. Okay. So now we have, who else gave a comment? I want to welcome again Melissa, as Denise, Sarah Gomez, Goddess Hathor. I love it. Did I miss Melissa? Oh, Tanisha Wilson. Yes, I want to welcome you guys all as members for 1 month. Blessings to you. Proud Penny is here. Penny Proud. I love it. The Black Tigress, I was blessed by your sharing of knowledge, so I'm passing it on. Wow. Blessings to you. Congratulations with whatever manifested for you. Whatever it is, blessing to you. Oh my God, I just told a coworker that very thing. Oh, okay. Vanessa Jackson Cannon is here. She said, Rising, Grand Rising Queen, and everybody have a blessed day. I caught you before going to work. Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa, I love it. I love it. I love it. Vanessa, I hope one day that you have, ain't no hope. I see you one day having your own business so that you're not running around going to work every morning, unless you're the boss, unless you're controlling everything. Okay. I love it. Angie Hunt says, hello, blessings to everyone. Kim Clay says, good morning. Okay, what else do we have here? Carlton Atkins says, you do have a strong tonal center and good ear. Britt is here. Good morning, Britt. What else do we have here? Because we're going to keep it going so everybody can go on about their business. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Laura says, we attract what we think about, whether we want it or not. We don't attract, I can't see the whole thing. What we want, we attract what we vibrate. Absolutely. And that goes right back to the emotional vibrational scale. Okay. You guys, we talk about that all the time. Okay. And okay, so now let me get to a couple of the comments. We got someone saying, good morning, Evette, everyone. Sad this weekend. My young niece committed suicide. Oh, everyone keep contacting with God and his guidance. Listen, blessings to you and your family member. I just had a death in my family. Blessings to you, and I hope you get past this. Much love to you. And just remember, spirit never dies, okay? People are saying good morning. We got people from New York saying good morning. Not the crackhead. Okay. I love it. I love it. Yes. Believe in yourself. Keep giving the thumbs up, folks. I love it. I love it. Shannon, somebody said, this is so true. Many times I say what and how I want things to be, and it's scary, cool. It happens exactly the way I said. I want it to happen, and that's the way it happened. And again, that's positive or negative. It can go in both ways. I've never caught it live. Yay. Hey, and welcome here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You look amazing. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And your picture looks amazing too. I love it. We have somebody, that seed instilled uncovered confidence. Absolutely, everyone. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Get those thumbs up. Thank you for the support. Yes, congratulations. Okay. Another follower that's here with me all the time, Mr. Turtle, Mr. or Mrs. Turtle. Yes, I had a credit card position with a major corporation before graduation at 16. A temporary hire turned permanently hired. My parents still making something of yourself. My parents instilled making something of yourself. Absolutely, absolutely. And my mother was my greatest supporter. I love it. This is so true, called favor. I always said I am favored. I am blessed. Everything that I say, I will receive, and it happens. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the affirmation. Had fun too, but strict moral compass. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was always straight ahead. Do what I need to do. Get where I need to go. I love it. Wow. Connecticut, my family from Connecticut, Bridgeport. People making connections here. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Blessings to you. Action is powered by motivation, and motivation is powered by emotion. Absolutely. I love that. I love that quote. I know. Good morning. I know that's right. Shift the thinking to positive, creative intentions. I love it. 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 Integrity, determination, feelingly, control your thoughts, be your own encourager. Yes, I get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I did. Fought a lot throughout my school days for the same reason. Absolutely. And now I sit back and say, whoa, what was I doing back then? What was I doing? You know, it is what it is. Yes, the books help you focus on the purpose, chat. Hey, Kat. I see you here, Kat. Hello, my cat. You've been with me for a while. I love it. I love it. Okay. Show the love. Tap the like button. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Yes, me too. The monkey mind. Yes. Have a blessed week. So my blessings to everyone from Chicago. Hello. And I love your name. Trey's Chocolate City. You are funny. I love it. Okay. I love this name too. I'm late, but I'll rewatch once the live is finished. Much love all the way from Suriname, a small country in South Africa. Listen, blessings to you from South Africa. I love it. Ritual of win lotto. Okay, I love it. Oh, I thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Divine blessings. Sharon 65 is here. Hello, everyone. Laura said we attract what we think. We read that already. Thank you for sharing the stories. Sheena Brian. Hello, and thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Everyone, please don't forget to hit the like buttons. I love it, I love it, I love it. So one thing I do want to get to before I sign out, I put a questionnaire up here and 149 votes, okay? And it said, what type of videos do you want more of? We have Law of Attraction Techniques won by 37%. And running right, almost tied with it, was rituals, you guys, 32%. People put in Law of Assumption or herbal magic. Okay, so listen, herbal magic will go a little bit with the rituals. So listen, put those two together. Basically, they actually won over the Law of Attraction Techniques. But under the Law of Attraction Techniques, it did win. Rituals came in second. Herbal magic is fourth, and the Law of Assumption is 17. So listen, you guys are telling me what kind of videos you want, and that's what I'm going to put back out. Again, blessings to you all. We have 111 likes, 111 thumbs up. Listen, you guys, the spirit, the universe is speaking. Much love to you all. I want to send you guys nothing but love. Go out there and enjoy your day. And I'm going to sign off right now. And don't forget, you can look at the products attached to this video. There's a lot of things there, you guys. And then also, if you want, you can go to my Amazon page. There's a link in the description. If you want coaching or reading or anything like that, everything is in the description. So if you want anything, if you want to buy crystals, candles, sage, that's all on my website, where you will get it a little cheaper, you guys. And I'm always offering discounts. So again, blessings to you all. I'm going to sign out, and namaste.